Tellez and J-Rock. J-Rock made it through.
Similar situation to Hurt a little bit in a different way. One thing I'll give credit to J-Rock for, there was a couple of times Tellez had him kind of reeling, and he would find that one counter shot to keep Tellez off and live to see another round. And towards the end, in the second half of the fight, he shut down his offense and fought to make it to the last bell. But hey, he was resourceful enough to do that, and he took the best that Tellez could dish out. And for Tellez, yeah, he's a player at 54, but this is one of the deepest divisions in boxing.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone came away from it thinking, uh-oh, like there's a new, boogeyman at 54. But yeah, he's a player, and he passed his test against a former champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, very resourceful.
Yeah.
Of J-Rock. Even very skilled from being able to offensively defend himself, and then even defensively defend himself with his feet, his hand guard at different points. I thought that eventually something might slip in and the worst would happen, and it didn't. But yeah, like the question you asked is J-Rock gonna keep fighting? That's a really good question. I kind of feel like he's getting to a point where it's kind of like, what else is there to fight for, So
yeah. Yeah, and again, like Jarrett, he was once king of the division. And yeah, he took the titles off Jarrett. So it's kind of fitting. They fought back-to-back. We'll see what J-Rock.
And pay attention to these fighters. Another fighter that's invested in real estate. He's done some really good things with his funds. I don't want to get too deep into it, but just pay attention, especially those young fighters out there or those people bringing up young fighters. Make sure they doing the right things with their money. I know that J-Rock has. So salute to him as well. Yeah,
so Tellez got the job done. Was pretty dominant in winning, So.
He stayed patient through it all. I know for me, you could get to a point where it's the older guy that you were told you were gonna knock out, and they just happened to be there, all night, and he's just locked in. I've said that about those Cuban fighters. They're very systematic, and that's something that I know about those Cuban fighters. They're gonna do whatever they do well. They're gonna do that from round one to the end of the fight. Most times they don't get impatient and things of that nature. As we can see with Lara, he would move and box. He didn't care what they said. He didn't care what he heard during the fight. He did what he had to do, and Tellez did the same thing. So I'm looking forward to Tellez. The fight before, he showed himself to be very strong against another older 54-pound man. And
with a little bit more aggressive style.
Yeah.
He was able to take it. Yeah.
Exactly.
He'll get better from these 12 rounds with a crafty guy like J-Rock.
Exactly.
This was important for his experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he had found a way to get that done in like the 9th or 10th, I was like, whoa. But, to your point, it wasn't a whoa performance, but look at who's in front of him,
Yeah.
Very worthy competitor in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,